right, new music from Dax. It is Eminem featuring Jay-Z, Renegade remix. Dax is doing Renegade, doing Eminem featuring Jay-Z. One take video? Dax, you know we love Dax. He's amazing. He's incredible. I saw a thing the other day that said he was quitting rap. That should never happen because he's too talented. But if it means that, he's doing bigger and better things. We have an interview with him on our podcast, and I would love for you to see that because he is real, he is honest, and he cares. I love that about him. Without further ado, time for Dax. I don't even know what it is. We're just going to start it. I'm quitting rap. Oh boy.
Yeah, game of life, I'm a king in every domain. Pawn me off to the matrix, I bet you I still reign. Storming through every beat, how I thunder and bring the pain. You would think a tornado.
How would a guy like this quit rap, right? He just do it. Maybe it's just not him anymore. Maybe he's just gonna put one more big one out there and then all of a sudden he just done. A one-take video.
I bet you I still reign. Storming through every beat, how I thunder and bring the pain. You would think a tornado hit, how I mix it up when I sang. Radiation from these Hollywood stars is causing a cancer. Keeping up with the Joneses and chains are paying your massa. Rap is a plantation, make you slave and demand you.
Yep.
Help them pick up the crop that they use to cook propaganda. Microdose through the media, poison, mislead the youth. Make them believe this, thought they reality's been the truth. Watered down education, take the God out of schools. Have you worshiping idols to push political views. I'm a renegade. For what I say, not what I wear. The car I drive and the money you think I got to spare. I'm called to duty, I'm modern with all my warfare.
I love it. Dax just says what he really thinks. I have so much belief in pieces of what he says here because I've said there's breakdown in the family system for at least the past 30 years I've been doing the job I do as a therapist. The family system has broken. We do not value family the way we have in the past. We need to come together. I believe in supporting education, supporting teachers, and making children have the best opportunity in life. I believe in having God in our schools because I think without God, we are power. We are our own power. We're our own God, which means we will take each other out. Eventually, I promise you, we'll tear each other up, have them worshiping. So basically what he's saying, I think, is rap is turning people into this, and he doesn't want to be a part of that. The rap industry is actually growing people to try to infiltrate the system and get this stuff out of here, which there's some truth to.
Driving the money you think I got to spare. I'm called to duty, I'm modern with all my warfare. But I don't get paid by the devil, so when my millions there, there's no gravity, weakness, or any atrophy. I invest in myself, my stocks rise, and it actually bonds people together. I mutually fund humanity. Bank on Dax, it's tax-free to gas me. This new election got me pondering things inside my mind. I'm taking President Trump in the game while biding my time. They all want World War III, and I see all...
Taking precedence, trumping in the game while biding my time. He puts both of those guys in there while he's taking precedence. Like he's going to set the standard here. But it was also precedence. Very, very cool, Dax.
I'm taking President Trump in the game while biding my time. They all want World War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mass shooting these bars. My columns bind, take your brain and free and transport to another place. Has your speech free if you can't speak, if they disagree. I see OnlyFans models grossing hundreds of Ks, but you get canceled for agreeing with Tristan and Andrew Tate. Atomic, a bomb like Oppenheimer. Mistake in the game is a harsh reminder. The beef I cook is the rarest kind. They label me major, but always minor in the flow tactics and promotional styles I used to engage the masses. Running the game, but when I spaz, they blame it on lactic acid. Cause they know I'm automatic. I don't miss, they move the basket. They say I'm out of my mind, but I'm the one who's conscious rapping. Living way below my means, avoiding baby mama advances. Thinking for myself and not getting tricked into political stances. Dumb antics, trigger words, gaslighting, or semantics. If America's printing money, then why the hell am I paying taxes? Global warming's real, detrimental, and problematic. But I'm not buying an electric car, cause all they'll do is control and crash it. Like the stock market, first destroy the new...
Boy, he's putting some stuff in here. Like, what are we really doing? I do wonder that sometimes. What are we doing? We need to think for ourselves and see what really matters instead of just buying the latest narrative you see. I think too many people in today's world look at what they see online or look at what they see on social media, and all of a sudden that's what they believe, and that's the new truth, when in reality we need to do our own homework and know why we're making the choices we're making.
But I'm not buying an electric car because all they'll do is control and crash it like the stock market. First destroy the nuclear family, the women are easier targets. Call it toxic masculinity until they needed to fight the wars they started. Incentivize single motherhood, then promote it through the music department. And call Dax trash and thought-provoking music literal garbage. No wonder the youth are so lethargic, soft, easily influenced, lack stability, self-awareness, and guzzling Ritalin. ADHD is overdiagnosed. Kids don't lack focus, they've had an iPad since 2, and that algorithm's potent, but I'm off that. Switching gears, V12 with the bar.
He's like, enough of this. I'm going to get off of this. I will tell you this in doing the job that I do. The youth are different today. They are more lethargic. I've never seen so many younger people not want to drive a car as soon as they hit 15 or 16 years old in my life before. But that doesn't mean not capable. That just means that it's a different world today, and we have to look at our world completely different. We didn't have any social media. We didn't have the world on 24/7 when I grew up. It was a different society. We got way too many meds going, and we just check out too much, I think, in our world today. We don't step up and take responsibility for things we need to do. People in general, that's not youth, that's just people in general. Overdiagnosed. These kids that have an iPad since 2, I'm telling you, gosh almighty.
With lack stability, self-awareness, and guzzling Ritalin. ADHD is overdiagnosed. Kids don't lack focus, they've had an iPad since 2, and that algorithm's potent, but I'm off that. Switching gears, V12 with the bar stick, then I move shift, then I'm in it clear. And at bay like the Buccaneers, tempo with the flow, I'll put it in cruise, cause my control's approaching speeds of top 5 and potentially the GOAT. But no, for real, I just turned 30 years old. I've been beat down, stepped on, cheated on, and broke. I was invisible as Daniel, then became Dax and awoke into a lifestyle where I wish I had an invisibility cloak. Ain't that funny? Women like you more when you have money. I go stupid, but ain't no dummy, and I know if the cash flow stops, some of you wouldn't love me, and that's why I value respect. Cause you can love me and hurt me, but if you respect and fear losing me, you'll always second guess. Come correct, return text in like 30 minutes or less, and make sure when you're around me, you always have good breath. Not manipulate me with sex, then divorce me cause you're not happy, and take half of my wealth and say you need to go find yourself. What the Well, actually I don't cuss cause I'm a Christian. Jesus died on the cross for my sins and I'm forgiven. These verses take you to church and help you with mental illness. That's why I don't call it music, I call this here a religion. That's why I'm quitting rap, the religion's being abused. Rap used to tell a story and now it's all for the views. I look around.
And that's why I'm quitting rap. The religion's being abused. Rap used to tell a story and now it's all for the views. That's a pretty good point there, my friends.
Should help you with mental illness. That's why I don't call it music, I call this here a religion. That's why I'm quitting rap, the religion's being abused. Rap used to tell a story and now it's all for the views. I look around at the world, turn on the TV and news, and it feels like I'm on the Truman Show.
Yeah.
So what do? I go to the gym and carry the heaviest weight I can find, building up my strength, then sharpening my mind with books like the Bible. I could run for miles, but I tore a hole in my sneakers, trying to lead the blind, trying to lift the weight that's pulling down mankind, trying to spark a change in this darkness. Now I feel heartless. I gave you 10 years, you ignored me. That made me this monster who vomits the truth regardless of what the mainstream.
I gave you 10 years, you ignored me. That made me this monster who vomits the truth. The industry can turn you into something and then you realize, I don't think I want to be that anymore. Like they are wanting to mold me into this kind of lifestyle, into this kind of music, into this kind of person. And that's not who I want to be. And so he's stepping out and saying, I'm just going to be who I want to be.
That made me this monster who vomits the truth regardless of what the mainstream wants. I pop culture with each and every song. The devil's dancing, I will not follow along. I rebuke him with every lyrical concept as a response. From Matthew to Mark to Luke to Genesis back to John. I say King James, these kids think I'm talking about LeBron. I could leave land and travel to every country abroad and disperse heat. May God have mercy on those trying to hurt me. And if I'm not worthy of bearing...
Just does not quit. He just doesn't quit this whole time. He doesn't stop. Talking about King James Bible and people think he's talking about LeBron. Wait, what?
First heat, may God have mercy on those trying to hurt me. And if I'm not worthy of bearing this cross, I pray I fall off and get a regular job. Back when nobody called, back when happiness wasn't fleeting, even though I was barely eating and couldn't even afford to be in my feelings. A politic with you heathens, have anxiety, thoughts of depression, or barely breathing. Mama told me this life is a test, most people cheating, looking at others' papers, copying and agreeing, using makeup to cover up scars and adhesions, masking pain with addictions, using it to fight demons, watching porn and allowing these women to be a weakness, of getting naked for money and sucking guzzling semen, and in the midst of a preaching, I hit my knees in agreement. Understood the assignment, expectations and reasons. Hollywood's back.
This is all uncomfortable because it's so truthful of the things we go through in life and the struggles people have and the way we cope and the way we check out and the way we decide to do things. That he says things that, man, I don't know. It's like, it's uncomfortable.
I hit my knees in agreement. Understood the assignment, expectations and reasons. Hollywood's Babylon and the hill right underneath. It's the reason they feel the need to proceed and reject Jesus, regardless if you believe it. Money, power, and fame corrupts morality standards, mutes and muddies the brain. I've seen it for myself, held and pushed it away. Spoke the ugly truth, turned to a renegade.
Oh, Dax, what a song. Renegade remix. The way he did that all in one take. Amazing. And so much in it. I could sit here and just go line by line and talk about the things that he's saying, and some of which I didn't understand because it's over my head. This guy's so smart. And some of which is the exact truth of what's going on in our world today that we need to pay attention to. But remember, it's not real, it's not just babbling. It's not real therapy. It's not therapy. He gave the therapy today. Dax always does. He will put you in your place and he will love you at the same time. It's like a really good parent, you know? It's not real therapy. Just tell him, break it down lyrics. If you want help, check the links in the description. Leave us your comments. And thank you, Dax, for putting this out there in the realistic way, in such a cool way, an all in one take. Remember, mental health matters. Never forget it. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.